Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Exponential and welcome to the home of Super Bowl 60. It's Santa Clara, California, home of the San Francisco 49ers. We have Brock Purdy and San Fran hosting Caleb Williams and the Chi-Town Chicago Bears. Two 11-4 teams, each vying for their own spot atop the NFC. The Bears just yesterday clinched the NFC North after a Green Bay Packers loss. So they're at the top of the food chain for the first time in 7 years now, or 8 years since they've been there, the Mitch Trubisky era of Chicago, and now they're finally back in Santa Clara in sunny California with the chance to be not only to go into the playoffs, get a little scouting for the Super Bowl in, and of course, they have the potential to be the number one seed in the NFC. So do the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers might come in here full expectation. They could win this game and then win next week against Seattle, and they are the number one seed in the playoffs. Meanwhile, Chicago, they could come just as easily. They go out there, they win nice and easily today. They win next week against Detroit, who's already eliminated, and they get a little help from their buddy San Fran here. So we'll see if San Francisco holds a grudge next week, one way or another, whether they're eliminated from the top seed or not. We'll see whether they come out swinging against Seattle to determine who gets the top seed in the NFC. Of course, there's one other team that has a chance of getting the number one seed, and that's the Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams, boy, do they need help. Yeah, they got a win out, so that means they would have 13 wins. They need Seattle to lose to San Francisco, and they need the Bears to win tonight but lose to Detroit. Makes sense? No, that's okay. It's complicated business when it comes to the top seed in the NFC. 4 teams, each vying for the top spot. The Eagles aren't going to get there. They're already eliminated for the top seed in the NFC after a Seattle win earlier today. But Philadelphia can still get that second seed. We'll go through the full playoff rankings later on in the commentary from the Bay Area of Santa Clara, home of Super Bowl 60. In just a couple months' time, we're going to be right here in San Francisco witnessing the magnificent AFC and NFC champions going head-to-head for the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And that'll be very fun there in Santa Clara. We got Bears and 49ers here tonight. A lot on the line. Top seed in the NFC. Later today, we're going to go through, of course, the chances for both AFC and NFC all the way on top seeds and how everything could shake out in Week 18. And then later on, we're going to do the remaining clinching scenarios. There's only 2, but there's one weird scenario in which the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do not clinch the playoffs, even with a victory over Carolina in Week 18. We'll get into all of that a little bit later as well. Other stuff. Schedule. I'm to release my general schedule for the next couple of months leading up to the Super Bowl. It'll be fun. So we'll go over all of that later on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have a lot planned, all in all. I got a little bit, but not too much. So, yeah, I'm open for suggestions today. Otherwise, we're just hanging out. We're going to talk NFL recap. And if I run out of things to talk about, might move on over to the National Basketball Association. Just because. Or we could talk about the Pop-Tarts Bowl. And that's always fun. So, yeah, we're getting underway in just a moment from Santa Clara. Brock Purdy. Not exactly who you'd consider the, model of a modern major quarterback. He hasn't been exceptional for most of the season. He's just enough for San Francisco, just enough to thrive. And then last couple of weeks, we've seen San Francisco erupt for 48 and 37 points. Those are against the Titans and Colts, though. A little bit more of a challenge today against Dennis Allen's Chicago Bear defense. As for Chicago, they got Ben Johnson, first-year head coach Ben Johnson. They were a little worried when the season got started off. not in the best of ways. They lost their first 2 games against the Vikings and the Lions, and everyone was saying, fire Ben Johnson. They just had to give him a little time because after that 2-game losing streak to start the season, they ripped off 4 straight wins, lost one to the Ravens along the way, then ripped off 5 straight wins. Then they dropped the Packers, and now they're on a 2-game winning streak coming into tonight. So they really haven't lost all that much momentum throughout the year. And that's what leads them here today to a potential battle of the number 1 seeds. And now the Vince Lombardi Trophy they're showing now returning to Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. 6 decades of NFL Super Bowls, concluding on February the somethingeth. It's in February, okay? It's February 8th. Interesting. So February 8th this year is when that started. And tonight, San Francisco, it's their home, and they want to ride that home current all the way to the Super Bowl. And the Bears, they're just trying to fight them off, try and pick up a win. Look at that sunset over Levi Stadium in Central California? I don't really know. It's relatively, I wouldn't say it's Southern California. But I wouldn't say it's Northern California. I don't know what they call it. I think they just call it California, honestly. Here's, I want to hear this, actually. It's Melissa Stark with Brock Purdy.
We've got to play our way of ball. Every drive, 4 quarters, and got to smart with the ball and do what it takes to win.
5-game winning streak and a career high 5 touchdowns for you last week. What's working so well?
We're just playing ball. We're keeping it simple. The fundamentals across the board, from quarterback to every skill player. And at the end of the day, playing team football. Defense gets stopped. We got to go and score and find a way to win at the end. So
tonight you're playing against a defense that creates the most turnovers in the NFL. What challenge does that present?
Yeah, I mean, they're a great defense. We respect them a lot. For us, obviously, be smart with the ball. But at the same time, we got to just play our way ball, not be so consumed by another player or another opponent, but what they do, what we do, and then outside of that, play our way ball.
Brock, have fun tonight.
Thank you.
Really good interview by Brock Purdy there, actually. Basically just said we got to stick to the fundamentals of football. We got to eliminate turnovers. We can't focus on how they do. We have to focus on what we do in order to be the best team on the football field tonight. And those are great words from Brock Purdy as Kyle Shanahan and his San Francisco 49ers head out here tonight. It's been a surprising season. I didn't necessarily expect them to have this success, and honestly, throughout the season, it hasn't looked like they've had as good of a season as they've had. You just don't hear about them. They're kind of the dark horse of the college football playoff race. There's Fred Warner, 4-time All-Pro, placed on injured reserve in Week 7, and he's been hyping up the crowd here for a while. He was on NBC's coverage of the game earlier in the pregame. He was hyping them up as well. And Fred Warner's getting the crowd on their feet early here in California. Chicago Bears, it's a little chilly, but it's way warmer than what they're used to here in sunny California. The weather we could be expecting throughout the night, we have 55 degrees and perfectly clear. So a lot warmer than it is in Chicago right now, that's for sure. So Cairo Santos will get us underway from Santa Clara. And it is going to be kicked off. We're underway from Santa Clara. And this will be taken out to about the 23-yard line by Sky Moore, former Kansas City Chief out of Western Michigan. Let's take a look at this 49ers offense as they're donning their throwback uniforms, which frankly look a lot like their real ones, and I really didn't know they were wearing them today. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, of course you all know their names. Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall is active for today. Kendrick Bourne as well. No George Kittle, which means they're relying on Luke Farrell, lineman Trent Williams, Spencer Burtford, Jake Brendel, Dominic Pooney, and Colton McKivitz. Kyle Juszczyk's in motion for San Francisco right now. Purdy's going to throw on first down, and it's intercepted! The first play of the game, and it's going the other way! Touchdown, Chicago! First play, touchdown, The Bears break it open to start the game. It's a pick six. And Brock Purdy forgot about what he was talking about in his interview when it comes to avoiding mistakes and not focusing on their side of the ball. But Purdy gets tipped. It was a quick slant to Jauan Jennings, and frankly, I don't know what he was thinking. It wasn't there. And then Edwards, TJ Edwards, he just takes it all the way back. I got no words. That was just a terrible decision by Brock Purdy. He had no reason to throw that football. And credit there to Gordon making the play. Or Johnson. It might have been Johnson. But great play. Cairo Santos extra point is good. 15 seconds in. And the Chicago Bears are up 7-0. Purdy 0 for 1 and an interception. So, wow, what a start to this Sunday Night Football game. As you see, Purdy, there's just no reason for it. Why does he feel the need to throw that? And that was just doomed from the start. And then a good run back by TJ Edwards. It was Jalen Johnson in coverage, the one who tipped it up. It was lockdown. There was no one in their right mind should have thrown that. And Brock Purdy, a horrible mistake to begin this game for San Francisco. And the Bears sideline hyped up Dennis Allen's defense, former New Orleans Saints head coach. So already they're showing the stat now. 1 turnover to nothing. Yeah, 15 seconds in. That's pretty amazing. So Cairo Santos, he's had a busy day. 15 seconds in, it's already his third kick of the night. And here he goes. And honestly, goldfish memory right now for San Francisco. Just forget it. Just move on. Pretend you're getting the ball for the first time. But obviously avoid the mistake again. But don't let that get in your head if you're Brock Purdy. And Cairo Santos is going to boot this one to the back of the end zone. And San Francisco will take over at their own 35-yard line. Ooh. So let's take a look at the Bears defense while we're talking about it. Montez Sweat, Grady Jarrett, Gervon Dexter Sr., and Austin Booker on the D-line. Linebackers, Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, who had the touchdown return, DeMarco Jackson, and then secondary Jalen Johnson with the pick, Jaquan Brisker, Kevin Byard III, Nashawn Wright, and CJ Gardner-Johnson. The Bears defense are the best in the NFL in takeaways this season with 32. Their defense, they've been amazing at forcing turnovers. Purdy's going to throw here, and an errant pass from Purdy was looking generally towards Bearsall. Generally. It's 2nd and 10 now for San Francisco. So Purdy, not off to the start you'd want to see here. That was not exactly the kind of caliber play you'd come to expect from an 11-4 San Francisco team. Non-plus so far. First time I've ever done a commentary on the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm not impressed. Not impressed. One play, 1 pick six. So 2nd and 10 for San Francisco. And it'll be Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey is going to get 2.5 yards. So it'll bring a 3rd and long. McCaffrey leads the team in both rushing and receiving yards this season with a solid combined, hold on, quick math, 88, yeah. Solid combined, 1,980 or 888 yards from scrimmage. Almost 2,000 yards from scrimmage total, which is a great season for the running back. Purdy's going to throw over the middle in a tight window, and he completes it in there to the tight end, Jake Tonjes, who's had a solid season, actually. He's been kind of an under-the-radar target for him, and he's in his 3rd season at Cal. And Jake Tonjes has been kind of a red zone guy, but a good throw there from Brock Purdy, shaking off the cobwebs after that poorly timed interception to start this game. 1st and 10. Use check in motion. Hand off to McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey's got a nice little hole. He's going to get 9 yards. Bring up 2nd and 1. An electric start to this game for the Bears defense. Brock Purdy, he doesn't make that mistake often. He's got 5 touchdowns against the Colts last week. It was the most for San Francisco since Super Bowl 29, which was Steve Young. 5 touchdowns in a single game. He balled out on Monday Night Football last week against Indianapolis. 2nd and 1. Purdy's going to hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey's not going to get the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 now. .12.5 to go in the first quarter. Bears lead by 7 off the TJ Edwards pick 6. Apparently they gave the 49ers the first down, which is highly questionable, but okay. 49ers, they only average 3.6 yards per run, which is the 2nd lowest in the NFL, but they're managing. I would say quite well, actually. Purdy's going to throw here, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Oh, the Bears almost had a second turnover if Booker had managed to get his hands on that one fully. See, Booker, he's come on quite well this season for Chicago. As you see, just nice little choppy hand movements. Then he just goes up and bats it down, almost just snagged it right out of the sky. Good timing, keeping it out of the hands of Christian McCaffrey, who is the intended receiver. He's got the size of a D lineman, but he's got the stance of an edge rusher. Quick throw underneath. That's going to be Tonjes again, and Jake Tonjes is going to get 8 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Number 88 on your screen, Jake Tonjes. He's had a solid season for San Francisco. A much better season than I guarantee you anyone predicted for him. 233 yards, 4 touchdowns for him on the year, and more coming today. 3rd and 2. Tonjes in motion. It's going to go play action. Purdy's going to have to step up, and he's going to throw to the end zone. He's got his man who's down at the 1-yard line. And a nice play there, Demarcus Robinson. There was a flag, but I'm going to lean towards this one's on Chicago. We'll see the call from our referee, Alex Moore. It's a defensive holding. It's his first season as an NFL referee. Welcome to the NFL, Alex Moore. I haven't seen you before. I've never heard of him before, actually. His crew, Dana McKenzie, Terrence Miles, Muriel Robinson, Anthony Jeffries, Terry Killens Jr., Thomas Eaton, and then, of course, Alan Moore. So from the 1-yard line, it's play action. Purdy's going to roll to his left. He's going to throw wide open. Touchdown, Jake Tonjes. And the 49ers quickly brushed off the pick 6 and took it all the way for a 9-play, 65-yard, 4-minute drive. You see, Jake Tonjes, it looks like a run, and Chicago bites down on it, and Tonjes just slips out. Wide open. Yeah, Edmonds is the one who misses him. Tremaine Edmonds comes down on Purdy, leaves Tonjes wide open in the back of the end zone. So 5th touchdown of the season for Jake Tonjes, and the extra point from Weeks. The 49ers have switched kickers quite a bit. Purdy to Tonjes. That was a pretty good drive. After the pick 6, we're square at 7 apiece. The Bears offense is taking the field for the first time today. Shootout incoming, folks. Yeah, so the 49ers kicker as Eddie Pinerio. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm getting false information. Yeah, it's Eddie Pinerio. The former Chicago Bear, I might add. Good opening sequence. For both teams, defensively, the Bears with the pick six. Surprisingly, that didn't shift their win probability hardly at all. I mean, it was a solid 20% jump, but they really were not favored in this game for some reason, which I just don't understand. I get it, the 49ers are good, but I haven't seen anything from San Francisco that's made me think, wow, this team's the number one team in the NFC. Like in all the games that I've seen, it's just been like, okay. Seems like they've been just okay for the majority. I want to see this. For the majority of the season. Only a couple of good games. I just don't see the 49ers as top seed material. I don't see them as Super Bowl material. I consider me shocked if they make the Super Bowl. Week 11, the Bears beat the Vikings. Celebrations all everywhere. And then again, in overtime, week 16, Caleb Williams throws one up, and everyone goes crazy. Running through doors crazy. It's been a while for Chicago Bears fans, not as long as it's been for Dolphins fans, but it's been a while. So good for the Chicago Bears under Ben Johnson, former Miami Dolphins coach, not head coach, but he was a coach for the Miami Dolphins. 6 wins when trailing. I missed that. It was like trailing by like a touchdown with 2 minutes left or something. And this one will be returned for Chicago and will be taken out to about the 28-ish yard line. Let's take a look at the Bears offense. Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift, wide receivers DJ Moore, Luther Burden III, tight ends Cole Kmet and Colston Loveland, tackles Ozzie Trapillo, guard Joe Thuney, center Drew Dalman, right guard Jonah Jackson, and right tackle Darnell Wright. The Bears have established one of the more dominant running back tandems in the league this year with DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai. And they need the receivers to step up a bit today, too. Williams is going to throw quickly to Cole Kmet under a bit of pressure there. 2nd and 3 is a 7-yard gain. Caleb Williams through week 16. He's got 6 fourth-quarter comebacks, which is the most in the NFL, with a 58% completion percentage, 227 pass yards per game, 26 total touchdowns, and 7 turnovers, which is a significant improvement from his rookie season. 2nd and 3 came in motion. Williams, play action. I gets smacked down by Elliott at the line of scrimmage. Wasn't sure where the ball went for a second. As it just gets swatted down right at the line. Boom. Thought it might have been a fumble for a second. He's trying to hit DeAndre Swift as his check down option. 3rd down conversions this year for Chicago are 43%, which is 6th in the NFL. Williams under center. It's going to be play action on 3rd and 3. Williams doesn't see it. He's improvising. He's been great at this all season. He's going to throw on the move, and it is caught. There's a flag. They're thinking it's OPI. Unclear at this time. Here's the flag. It's an eligible man downfield for Chicago. So there wasn't a foul for it anyway. So the Bears will send out their punting unit. Torrey Taylor. He averages about 47.5 yards per kick. Torrey Taylor, second year out of Iowa, drafted punter. And it's a solid punt. And it is well into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback. San Francisco's taking over from their 20. 9:59 to play in the first quarter. Beautiful sunset over the Golden Gate Bridge. Tied at 7 apiece in Santa Clara. That's cold. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Certainly had a nice, calm Christmas. Got another something added to the wall. Got the Kelly Green up here. Nice. Appreciate it. Yeah, now there's 2 Eagles jerseys up there. Don't worry, I'm not truly transitioning. That's why we're Dolphins merch today. And the fact that it's not embarrassing to win it today because we crushed Tampa, which is crazy. Didn't look like we crushed Tampa because the final score was inflated a bit, but we generally dominated them. The Winter Olympics in Milan later in the year, 2026. This is the final commentary of the year. End of the NFL regular season as well. Get into that more later. It's been an up and down year, man. There's Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico in the booth there. If you don't like him much, come on over here to me. They're showing all their rules analyst, of course, and other talented members of that NBC crew. 7-7. Of course, the early pick 6 on the first offensive snap of the game for San Francisco. And then the long drive following that for the 49ers. The Purdy to Tonjes touchdown. So what got us here, 7-7, 9:59 till the end of the first quarter. 49ers have the ball from their own 20-yard line. Purdy's going to throw here on first down, and it's a good throw in traffic, complete to Jake Tonjes. How many times are we going to say his name? He's already on fire. Trent Williams is questionable to return with a hamstring injury. Keep that in mind if you don't see him on the field for San Francisco. Tonjes has 4 receptions for 38 yards and a touchdown, by the way. It's going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, and he is going nowhere. It'll be 2nd and 9 for San Francisco. So poor start running the game for the 49ers, but it's what we've come to expect. With and without Trent Williams this season since 2020, they're 60-42. With him, they're 4-12 without him. Points per game, 20. They lose a touchdown without him in the game, and they lose about 40 yards without him in the game as well. So Spencer Burford's taking over for him, or Connor Colby is slotting in for Wolford. 2nd and 10. It's play action. Purdy's going to throw. Purdy's under pressure. He's stepping up. He's under pressure. He's going to run it himself, and he's going to get about half the yards needed. 3rd and 6 for San Francisco. Just over 8 minutes here in the first quarter. Slow-moving game to start us off, but high scoring. 3rd and 6. Purdy. Blitz coming. He's going to get it batted down at the line. That's the 3rd batted pass in this game. 2 by the Bears and then 1 by the 49ers defense. So 4th and 6, and the 49ers will now punt. Jaquan Brisker was the 5th man on the blitz. Brisket bringing the blitzkit. That was bad. Here's Thomas Morstead to punt. Excellent punter. It's a low snap, though. But he gets it off cleanly, and it will be fair caught at the 16-yard line. Where's Chicago? We'll start their next drive. Good punt from Thomas Morstead. Caleb Williams and the Ben Johnson coached offense are hitting the field. So a very back and forth game to start. It's only the Bears' second possession, though. So keeping that in mind. Schedules for later in the year on the Exponential. This year it's it. This season it's it. Week 18, I'll be sadly away. Not that I believe there's going to be any games worthwhile commentating on in Week 18. It's either Steelers, Ravens, or Panthers, Bucks. And neither of them are particularly intriguing as far as entertainment goes. So we're going to pass on that one. But wild card round, we'll be right back on probably Monday night in the wild card round. I would gander. And then instead of the divisional round, we'll do a poll on this. We might go, hey, if you want, we can do the divisional round. Or on the 20th of January, the college football national championship game from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, is also going on then. So we might do that because why not? Sounds fun. It'll only be the second college game we've done, and the first one we did turned out to be one of the most important games of the year. That was Miami of Florida and Notre Dame. Then we'll do the conference championship game, and that'll be the final commentary of NFL of the year. And that'll take us probably for a couple months break. Copenhagen. That's interesting. It's got Shang-Chi in it. So yeah, all this stuff to keep in mind. Probably do a poll for one more. That'll be the divisional national championship decision. Otherwise, no. However, yeah, no, that's it. And then in April, we might do a draft reaction. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Da Bears. DJ Moore in motion. Sorry, Moore's not playing. Actually, is he? Yeah, he is. I don't know what I'm talking about. The handoff to DeAndre Swift went nowhere. This 49ers defense, Bryce Huff at the end, Jordan Elliott, and Sam Okuyunonu. Tatum Bethune, linebacker, D. Winners. Corners, Darrell Luter Jr., Upton Stout, safety Malik Mustafa, safety Jair Brown, and cornerback Diamador Lenore. 49ers team, man. They're filled with good names that I am going to struggle to say throughout. 2nd and 8, Manungai's the back, and he's going to get the call, and he's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 for Chicago. They have a sick lineman playing right now. Caleb Williams, quick throw, incomplete. Nice play made there by Brown, forcing the incompletion and forcing yet another Bears punt. Quick 3 and out. That was Jair Brown. This game could get slow really quickly. Four to 4. And it is a high snap. And a booming punt to the 23-yard line. It will be returned past to about the 34. It's from Sky Moore. So San Francisco, Christian McCaffrey, Mr. All-Purpose. Like Mr. Clean, he's career scrimmage yards per game. He's got 116. Barry Sanders had 119. And Jim Brown, 126. Players with 1,000 rush and receiving yards in a season, Marshall Faulk, Roger Craig, and Christian McCaffrey. It's good company to be in. 1,052 rush yards, 849 receiving yards. He's cleaned up all season long. 1st and 10. 49ers killing the play here. Hand off to McCaffrey. And Christian McCaffrey's going to make a nice move. He's got room. It's a foot race. And he's making better moves to the 23-yard line. A good run from CMC. 1st and 10 there. I must. Okay. Looks like that didn't work at all. Big run there from Christian McCaffrey, though, to get this 49ers offense rolling on towards the red area. Made some nice moves there. He just cuts to the outside and shows some of that impressiveness. And you're wondering, how does he get 1,000 yards when he's averaging 2 yards a carry? That's exactly why. He'll get negative yards every other play, and then he'll rip off an easy, 60-yard run. And an incredible run there by Christian McCaffrey. I'm going to determine whether he stepped out of bounds. It looks like. I don't think he did. I think they're fine. So 1st and 10. After that 41-yard Christian McCaffrey run, it's going to be another handoff, and it's another solid run, and he's going to bring him inside the 10. And a really strong run there by Brian Robinson Jr., the former Washington Commander. As you see, Tonjes and Juszczyk both come across to block the edges and the linebackers, trip up TJ Edwards, able to clear the way for Brian Robinson Jr. Play action. Purdy, he's got nothing. He's going to run it himself. Purdy, you haven't seen nothing yet. Touchdown 49ers. He can do it through the air. He can do it on the ground. And the 49ers take a lead. And a really good drive from San Francisco. 3 plays, 66 yards, 1 minute and 21 seconds. So an explosion of offense from San Francisco there after the pick six. And so far, right now we need to see some Chicago offense when they come back on the field to tie this game up. Here's Eddie Piñeiro, and the extra point is good. 14-7. Mr. Do-It-All, and he's doing it all pretty good. Brock Purdy, he's got 2 scores. 1 through the air, 1 on the ground. A little bit of dance. He's having some fun on Sunday Night Football. So the NFC South, it comes down to Tampa Bay and Carolina next week. Like the AFC North comes down to Baltimore and Pittsburgh. But while Pittsburgh and Baltimore is truly a winner takes all, if Atlanta manages to miraculously beat Los Angeles tomorrow night, the Rams, and then likewise beat the Saints in the final week of the year, then they'll finish with the same record as the Panthers and Buccaneers. And then it doesn't matter whether the Buccaneers win or not. The Panthers are your playoff team and the NFC South champion, believe it or not. Because when it comes to a triple tiebreaker, the Falcons get it over the Bucs and the Panthers get it over the Falcons. And because the Panthers and Buccaneers are nearly perfectly tied, it ends up going the Panthers' way. So that's the only exception. But, be watching tomorrow night. There's actually some implication for the NFC South race in there. Kirk Cousins has the chance to play spoiler. As if the Dolphins didn't do that enough already earlier. And then the AFC North is straightforward. Can't believe Pittsburgh lost to Cleveland. It was by far their worst loss of the year. Chicago, they woke up a little. 7 wins by 1 score, tied for the second most in team history. 6 wins after trailing in the final 2 minutes, which is the most in NFL history. Caleb Williams has 6 fourth-quarter comebacks, which is tied for the most by first- or second-year quarterbacks, tied with Peyton Manning. It's good company for this Bears team. They hibernate for the first few quarters, and then they wake up and they're ready to go, ready to send the opposing team down the metaphorical stream. First down so far, 49ers have 8. The Bears have gone 3 and out twice. This will be easily returned here and brought out to the 22-ish yard line, where Caleb Williams and the Bears offense will take over. There's Sunday Night Football and NBC's Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico. They might be amazing, but if you're a little tired of them, want to spice it up a bit, mute them, come on over here, listen to me. Well, it's good fun. So Ben Johnson, he's had quite the turnaround for Chicago this season offensively, and I'm not at all surprised. He just needed to give him time to develop the chemistry between him and his quarterback. Caleb Williams going to go play action on first down. And Williams throws deep, and it's tipped incomplete. Good defense again by San Francisco. He was aiming towards the rookie Colston Loveland. See Bethune here. A linebacker, he drops back in and just gets a hand on it. Cleanly deflected there by Bethune. Second and 10 for Chicago. Caleb Williams. He's going to throw towards the left flat. They're going to get their first down of the day and a little bit more. It's Luther Burden III. Rookie out of Missouri. Let's take a look at Luther Burden in his rookie year. Second round pick in the draft. 22 years of age. 490 receiving yards. 1 touchdown on 37 receptions. He was inactive last week against Green Bay with an ankle injury. He hasn't had a particularly prolific time in this offense, but this is a Bears team with some underrated weapons. Hand off DeAndre Swift. Swift's got a nice run, lowers the shoulder to get 8 or 9. Second and short. DeAndre Swift laying the boom on the defender there. There's the inactive Rome Odunze, inactive for his 4th straight game with a foot injury. They miss him quite a bit. Second and 2 for Chicago. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. DJ Moore in motion. Caleb Williams is going to have to shovel it underneath. He's got Cole Kmet, and Cole Kmet's going to get to about midfield before he's tripped up. There is a flag. Looks like this one might be going against Chicago. A block below the waist on San Francisco. That's on Bethune, who made the tip earlier. So that'll tack on another 15. Let's see it here. Yeah, okay. I guess. I get it, Terry McCauley. I don't like it. I understand it. But that's just a football play. Caleb Williams goes way deep. Touchdown! Luther Burden. And a bomb from Caleb Williams. And we might have another tie here in the first quarter. Get your barn burner pants on, folks, because it's about to get good. 14-13. Williams takes a shot, but he drops one right in the bucket of Luther Burden. He didn't lose any momentum. Clean catch. Cairo Santos for the extra point. It's nearly blocked, but he's got it, and good. 14-14. There's a flag. Caleb Williams showing his stuff out there. Could be a potential 2-point attempt. It's on San Francisco. So Chicago is just going to take the extra point. There was leveraging. Yeah, right there. It's right at the end. Really, for any long snapper or anything, just go low. Just stay low in your stance, and chances are they're going to call leverage. So tied at 14 now. The loser of this game is eliminated from the postseason. Or from the number 1 seed contention. I'm tired. The first quarter has not ended, by the way. From San Francisco, look at what I assume is called the San Francisco Eye, maybe the Santa Clara Eye. There's Simu Liu, or Shang-Chi, or member of the new Peacock show, The Copenhagen Project, which actually looks pretty good. There's also Kim's Convenience, depending on how far back you go. So after the big touchdown from Chicago, this will be kickoff out of bounds. There's a 35-yard touchdown pass, Caleb Williams to Luther Burden. Yeah, free kick out of bounds. That's not what you want to see. Drew Brees and Brock Purdy. Look at this. I'm excited for this. Quick little throw underneath. Get the stances are similar. Ooh, the stances are similar. No, never mind. Purdy puts too much into it. Come on. He's got too much arm strength there. That ain't the same. Poor comparison. Tied at 14. Purdy's going to throw, and he's going to go low. It's incomplete. Bad throw intended for Ricky Pearsall. I feel like they've shown them a lot today. And I'm one to talk. I'm always on screen. There's arm differences, y'all. Like, I get it. The legs are the same, but there's arm differences. 2nd and 10 for San Francisco. It's going to be another play action. Purdy's looking deep. He's going to throw deep. He's got Pearsall. Ricky Pearsall to the Chicago 45-yard line. And a big play there, a 30-yard pass from Purdy to Pearsall. What a story Ricky Pearsall has as well. University of Florida. Then he got shot one of his first weeks in San Francisco and came back to play ball nearly 8 weeks later. 1st and 10. Purdy, handoff to McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey. He's going to turn his wheels for another 7 yards. 2nd and 3. San Francisco cannot be stopped right now. $1:54 to play in the first quarter. Ricky Pearsall was a little shaken up after the catch. He's hanging out with fellow Shook member Trent Williams. 2nd and 3. Purdy hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey breaks a few tackles. Still only getting a yard, though. 3rd and 2. There is a flag. A lot of flags in this first quarter. No foul. All right. Notable injuries this season for San Francisco. Brock Purdy missed 8 games due to a shoulder and toe injury. Ricky Pearsall missed 7 games. George Kittle missed 6 games. Nick Bosa's on injured reserve. And Fred Warner's on injured reserve. They've been a little beaten up, to say the least, but they've managed fairly well. And it's a run option. Purdy takes it himself, gets 3 yards and a first down. Little option play there. I'm saying George Kittle, he expected to play today, but he had some swelling in his ankle, so it couldn't go. Shovel to McCaffrey, tries to get the edge, tries to make a cut, not going to happen. He's swallowed up in the backfield for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 for San Francisco. Play made by Andrew Billings and company. And they don't have to take this. I'm not sure they're going to snap it here. Might just be trying to get them to jump off sides. It looks like that's what they're doing. And so they will. After nearly 1 hour of live stream and one of the longest first quarters in a while, we're finally headed to the second quarter in Santa Clara. Tied at 14 apiece. Could be getting a little bit of a shootout coming your way. Second quarter break means the glasses come back on just for a bit. Happy New Year's, everyone. Oh, sit down for a second. You can still see me, yeah. You can still see me well enough. I'm sure my audio isn't that bad. It's awfully cozy down here, actually. Wait, I wonder. Just come way down here. Can clearly tell that there's a couch here. Go up here. How about that? It's pretty solid. I don't know. Just the neck up. These have, but I think they do. Yeah. Check. Yeah, my audio is amazing. What are you talking about? You can definitely hear me. If we lock it in, and then boom, hi. How's it going? Audio, iffy. All right, Sunday Night Football's back. I'm gonna sit, and then I'll come back down. Boy, are my legs tired. I just flew all the way from Japan, and boy, are my arms tired. Classic joke. All right, wait. Sorry, I gotta be able to see. It's better the other way. So, I already mentioned this earlier, but number 1 seed clinching scenarios, Bears need to win today and next week and have the 49ers beat the Seahawks. Seahawks just have to win out, or 49ers just have to win out. Quick throw to Ricky Pearsall. That's a nice gain of 13 and a first down to the red zone. Yeah. All right, there we go. You see Pearsall, it's just a quick stop. Stops right in the zone. Go to route running there by Ricky Pearsall. One of the most electric players in the game. Handoff, Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got some nice moves. Christian McCaffrey inside the 5. And a nice play there by CMC. See, good block in here, just paving the way. It's just one-on-one, him and Kevin Byard. And credit to Tremaine Edmonds for not giving up on the play. McCaffrey's 9 rushes, 77 yards. He's having himself a nice night. First and goal for San Francisco. It's a shovel to McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey, gold rush, touchdown! Give him another. The 49ers score for the third time today. It'll be 20-14, pending the extra point. And then how will Caleb Williams respond? See, Kyle Juszczyk, one of the, if not, he's been the best fullback in the league for a long time. Might as well call him that. Best fullback in the NFL here. Just look at this block. Seldom will you find a better blocker than Kyle Juszczyk out of the backfield. Extra point, Eddie Pinheiro. Blocked extra point could mean it all, but he's got this one. 21-14. 49ers rocking up the stats. It's a hat trick for the 49ers. 21-14. Nice. Yeah, really good. A lot of credit to them. They've played a really good game, actually. Played a really excellent first half so far. First quarter and a little bit, to the point where I'm doubting whether the second half's ever going to come. But very entertaining game so far. High scoring, sparks flying, shootout, good old fashioned. I should probably block you can see the TV in the reflection. Not sponsored by anything you see on the TV. It's the Neil Diamond movie. I don't really care. I just think it's funny. I only know one song. I think that's the case with a lot of people, though. Only know one song. It's a new commercial. Oh, interesting. Interesting. The new commercials fascinate me. Just so we're on the same page. Take those off for a second. Jeez, the world is bright. Ugh. This is a great place to do the game on. Oh, my bad. I dropped the fancy glasses. All right. Back in the driver's seat. It's Ben Johnson, the Chicago Bears head coach as a child. Look at him scheming up. He was a Bay fan. Crazy. He's been scheming since he was a child, trying to figure out the craziest trick plays. And boy, has he kept that promise. Been one of the trickiest coaches for both the Lions and the Bears. Play selection. Bears have thrown the ball 8 times. They've only run 3. We've seen a lot of back and forth today from these two teams. I mean, 49ers, they've had 5 drives, 3 touchdowns, and one that resulted in a touchdown for the opposing team. The Bears have only had 3, 2 punts and a touchdown, and then this is their 4th drive. But it's been a very interesting game. This felt a lot of back and forth. It's only the start of the second quarter. And Ben Johnson, he truly has just evolved this Bears offense to excellent levels. 1st and 10. Cole K-Man in motion. Hand off to Kyle Monangai. Kyle Monangai! He's breaking free. Oh, he had only one man to beat, and he would have been gone. Oh, what a tackle by Jair Brown. Was one man against the end zone. Kyle Monangai. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. He just breaks right through the defense. And he's just like, do I go around? Do I go around? Now I'll try and go through. And Jair Brown just holds him off long enough for reinforcements. 3 rushes, 24 yards for the rookie out of Wisconsin. Williams is going to hit him out of the backfield. And Monangai, another good play. He's going to get a first down. Another 1st and 10 coming up for Chicago. So far, neither defense has decided to show up. They checked them at the plane. Monangai, out of Rutgers, my bad. 7th round pick in this most recent draft. And he's been excellent this year. 158 rushes, 755 rushing yards, and 5 touchdowns. He's been better this year for Chicago than he was pretty much at all at Rutgers. Chicago is running a 6th lineman. Ooh, and there's early motion. There didn't blow it dead, which means it's on the defense. Caleb Williams taking full advantage. Touchdown, Colston. Do you love it, land? Oh, he pulled an Aaron Rodgers. Let's hear the flag before we get too excited. It's declined. Touchdown. Oh, I landed that, Loveland. Colston Loveland. 36-yard touchdown. 3 plays, 65 yards a minute, 24 seconds. There was an offside, and the refs didn't call it. Caleb Williams was like, are they going to call it dead? No? Okay. And he pulled the full A-Rod. Oh, that is good coaching by Ben Johnson. And Colston Loveland makes a good catch. And Cairo Santos, extra point. He's got it. We're 21 apiece. Caleb Williams. He's having himself a ball game. 6 of 10. 108. 2 touchdowns. And the Bears have it tied up with San Fran. What a game. Literally, like, no time has passed. This is crazy. It's 21-21 after the first quarter. It's been only a few minutes into the second quarter. We're on the keep going on the pace that we're at. And the final score is going to be somewhere in the 70s. Because Caleb Williams is toasting this 49ers defense. And that was an elite play. Colston Loveland and Caleb Williams with the celebration. Who knew? I guess Chicago is Loveland. So Chicago will kick it off. These two teams, they've not only been scoring, they've been scoring really, really fast. Longest drive from either team was the previous drive by San Francisco, which was 9 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes. That's the longest drive we've seen. The second longest was 3 minutes by San Francisco. And Sky Moore, gets swarmed at around the 30. Quarterback comparison tonight, Purdy 7 of 12, 106, touchdown and interception. He's also got the rushing touchdown, though. Caleb Williams, 6 of 10, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pretty even stat lines, and the score reflects that well. These two quarterbacks are duking it out. San Francisco, they've got up 61 extra yards. Last 4 drives, it doesn't matter which team, they've all ended in touchdowns. It's a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get 4, 2nd and 6. Use check in motion. Fake shovel. Purdy, quick throw. Over the middle, he's got Jake Tonjes for the first down. Gain of 10. 49ers still moving the ball efficiently. George Kittle liking what he sees from Jake Tonjes. He's been excellent. He's got to watch out for his job. 5 receptions, 48 yards, and a touchdown for Jake Tonjes. 1st and 10. Use check in motion. Hand off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get 3. 2nd and 7. Second down. Kyle Juszczyk, first team All-Pro selection in 2023, 10-time Pro Bowl selection. Yeah, he's the best fullback in the modern NFL. Modern NFL history. Probably the best since Jerome Bettis. He does his job well. Little end-around trickeration. Sky Moore is going to get the first down before he's upended, but it's enough for a first down to the 45. No signs of slowing for the San Francisco offense. You see, it's just a little pitch. It was like a watch the queen type of move as he double fakes it once to Juszczyk, once to McCaffrey, and then just tosses it behind him. Juszczyk in motion again, and another fake play action. And Purdy gets drilled from behind. He never saw him coming. And Purdy's going to lose 7 yards on the first negative play pretty much of the game. That was Booker. Austin Booker. Let's take a look at this guy. We've called his name already a couple times. He's second year, 5th round pick out of Kansas. 23 years of age. He comes in 6'6", 245. But he can move that fast as well. Like, that's not a small guy moving as fast as he's moving. First sack of the day by either team. 2nd and 17. Purdy, quick throw over the middle. He's got McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get close. It'll be 3rd and 3. Someone's got to get us. Whoever gets the first stop is going to be the winner of this football game. And I know, like, the 49ers got the first stop technically. And actually, technically, the Bears did. But at this point, the two teams are just, their defenses decided to just, whatever. If we can't beat them, might as well enter a shootout with them. McCaffrey, 103 total yards and a touchdown. And we're not even halfway through. San Francisco calls their first timeout as the play clock was winding down. Keep showing these guys what's going on here. Happy New Year, everyone. 2026 is going to be a great year. I got a feeling. It's going to be fun. Yeah. 2025 was a lot. 2026 is going to be better. 2025 is just up and down. 2026, this is the year. This is the year. It's a good year. I got a good feeling. Playoffs are going to be the best we've had in a while. 3rd and 3. Purdy to throw. Brock Purdy. Sideline incomplete. I'm going to do push-ups or something. Got something to wake me up a bit. Ooh. I'm going to get like something like smelling salts. Actually, what is this? Scented candle? That might help. Smells like pumpkin spice. So this brings up 4th and 3. 49ers staying on the field. The Bears have a chance to get a huge stop here. When your offense is playing this well, I don't blame them. 4th and 3, they're going for it. Purdy to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it. First down, that's Ricky Pearsall. 14 yards, and the 49ers drive continues. And the 49ers unstoppable right now on offense. Look at Pearsall. He comes in motion, and this is how you know it's man. It's man. You get the read you want one-on-one. As soon as he's got his man beat, you throw that. He's got just a foot on him. Good vision by Brock Purdy being able to get that ball there. Pearsall, 3 receptions, 57 yards. Handoff, Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get 4, 2nd and 6. Man, maybe sniffing the candle wasn't a good idea. See if it works. Just wakes me up. You know, like that. Suddenly I'm what's up, everyone? It's that good of a candle. I'm like, what is this jar? The 49ers have played far more snaps than Chicago at this time. Another handoff. It's Brian Robinson. Robinson's going to get 4, 3rd and 2 for San Francisco. Yeah, 3rd and 2. .6:25 to go till halftime. Longest drive of the day by any team so far. We've exceeded 5.5 minutes. 3rd and 2 for the 49ers. Handoff McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey's got the first down inside the 10-yard line. And the Bears defense just can't stop the momentum. 1st and goal for San Francisco. Robert Saleh, reminding us why he got fired from the Jets job right now as far as the 49ers defense, and Dennis Allen doing the same thing for why he got fired from New Orleans. 1st and goal. It's a little shovel to McCaffrey. Dennis Allen wants to make me regret saying that. McCaffrey loses a couple. 2nd and goal from the 11. As Edwards made the play. He was the one on the pick 6 earlier. 2nd and goal. Three drives, 3 touchdowns in the red zone for San Francisco. Tonja's in motion. Purdy to throw. Purdy. Ooh, tough throw to Juwan Jennings. They're going to get 4 yards. Park your right up. 3rd and goal. It just smells like autumn. Like, it smells like Halloween. It says spiced orange, but it smells like pumpkin. It really does. 3rd and goal. Purdy. End zone. Intercepted. It's going to go the other way and slides down at the 7-yard line. There's a flag, but as it stands, the Bears are going to have the interception. Oh. And the interception's wiped away with an illegal use of hands to the face on the Bears. That was on C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who also had the interception. He was covering Ricky Pearsall. Let's see it here. Yeah, just right. That's enough. That's enough. He got his hand under the face mask. And that's plenty. I'm fine with that call. Like, that's a face mask. You get your hand anywhere near the helmet. And Gardner-Johnson's trotting off the field. Bears make a quick substitution. 1st and goal. It's a handoff to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Jaquan Brisker made the tackle. 2nd and goal. Brisker blew that one up early. So after the hands of the face penalty, gives the 49ers a new set of downs and the run on 1st. San Francisco, they've had the ball 15 minutes more than Chicago has. Yet it's still a tie game. Like, look at how much they've dominated. And Chicago's defense has got to be gassed right now. Their offense just has to get back on the field. Play clock's at 0. 49ers are going to call their 2nd timeout. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we come back. Tied at 21. Neither offense shows sign of slowing. But the 49ers are starting to take their time more. McCaffrey's 2 yards off 100 on the ground before halftime. Wow. Caleb Williams, he wants to be on the field. He hasn't played hardly at all. He's played well, but he hasn't played very much. 2nd and goal for San Francisco. Purdy, handoff. Oh, he takes it himself. He can do it all. He's got 1, 2 touchdowns on the ground using his legs. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. And Brock Purdy, he's got another rushing touchdown. He fooled me. I mean, hey, you can fool someone with a camera angle like I have, then you can fool the defenders. And Purdy easily walks in. He gets Sweat there, and that's just all him. Extra point for Eddie Pineiro. He's got it. 28-21. San Francisco's offense is on fire. What a first half. They're going back and forth. We got 3 minutes till halftime. This is insanity. My goodness. Oh, just sit back down here. Yeah, just get back comfortable. Move the mic forward. The commercial. My back. Feels so old when I do these things. I need a better chair. A lot of things to talk about, really. We've done playoff picture. Yeah, we're just here for the shootout. Good old-fashioned country style. Yeah. So 49ers, we got about a minute till the 2-minute warning. And when that hits, it's going to be 2 minutes left until halftime. It's been a long half. And the reason why is there's been 49 points scored between the two teams. Fred Warner, he broke and dislocated his ankle in week 6 against Tampa Bay. And he hasn't been back in the lineup. He's on TV. He's got his child cheering on the 49ers. Purdy, 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey has a touchdown. And, of course, the Jake Tonjes receiving touchdown makes up San Francisco's 28 points with 3:23 to go till halftime. Shootout. And a solid return here. There is a flag. Check the call here. So a holding penalty on Chicago on Travis Homer. So the Bears will be backed up to their own 20-yard line. 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Maybe try and give your defense a break here. Put together a nice lengthier drive. Try and eat up as much clock as possible. Defense could use a rest. Don't want them really going back out there until after halftime. Caleb Williams, under pressure. He's going to roll to his right. And Williams is going to improvise 3 yards by his lonesome. 2nd and 8. Really, refs? Okay. 2nd and 8. Robert Saleh, defensive coordinator for San Francisco, former Jets head coach for 3 years. And then before that, he was the 49ers defensive coordinator. So came back home. And he's been okay. 49ers defense hasn't been exceptional. But they've done pretty well considering their iffy talent level without, Nick Bosa and Fred Warner in the lineup. It's a quick shovel to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift's going to get the first down. Gain of 9. They don't have to run another play before the 2-minute warning. Come on, guys. We got to see the play. Looks like they're trying to get him to jump offside, killing the play. Nah, I just going to take it. Take it to the 2. Yeah. 2-minute warning from Santa Clara, California. 49ers 28. Chicago Bears 21. And we're not even halfway through. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned shootout. A barn burner. Both teams going at it. Bears have the ball at their own 31. 2-minute drill coming up next. Oh, man. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm taking a commercial break. I'm actually taking a commercial break this time like I'm supposed to. So about to come back. Uh, someone help me up. At halftime? Yeah, I'm leaving for halftime. Trying to figure out a way to wake up a little more. I mean, like, it's cold, it's dark. What more do you want for a good bedtime temperature and vibes? You know, dark, cold, perfect. 1st and 10. From their own 31. Play clock's at 4. It's going to be a run to DeAndre Swift. He gets 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Just, gotta get the scented candle back, man. That'll wake me right up. Surely it'll work. Yeah, I mean, it kind of worked last time. 2nd and 7. Colston Loveland. In motion, Williams looks deep. He's got no one. Throws incomplete, intended for Loveland. But he was far out of bounds. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Bears. See, Williams, he was looking up top. If he had waited a second longer, he might have had it. But he probably didn't have much time there in the pocket. Williams, 6 of 11 for 108 and 2 touchdowns. But he's been smart with the football so far today, not to jinx him. 49ers looking like they're bringing the house. And they do. Williams, he's got no time, and he's just going to have to throw it away. 4th and 7. So the minute 15, the Bears are going to be punting. So Robert Saleh's 49ers defense is going to get a stop. Potentially lead by 2 scores going into halftime. Drew Dalman just whiffs on his assignment. So the punt here is a solid one. And he's going to get drilled. He didn't call fair catch. I thought he called fair catch. Instead, he gets a face full of dirt. Sky Moore regrets that one. He gets nailed by Jones. Really should have called a fair catch. 1:06 to go. Halftime can't come soon enough. Currently in TV timeout. I'm out of things to talk about, really. Hasn't been a very eventful week in the world of sports. Michigan hired. Let me make sure I can Michigan hired Kyle Whittingham over the week, and that was about as good of a hire as it gets at the collegiate level. Someone with the experience of Kyle Whittingham was, frankly, a genius move by Michigan, pulling him out of a really short retirement, because he said he was entering the transfer portal for coaches. Been at Utah for 21 years, future college football Hall of Famer as your head coach. I mean, they needed stability. They got someone who was with their team for 21 years. And I mean, obviously he's getting up there in age, but I don't see Kyle Whittingham giving up until he's satisfied with where he's brought the team, like he was at Utah. Christian McCaffrey, 108 missed tackles forced in 2025, which is the most in the NFL. Next Gen Stats brought to you by AWS. First and 10 for San Francisco, 106 till halftime. They also have a timeout. They need to go 91 yards, though, which doesn't seem impossible with the way their offense has been playing. Pearsall in motion. Purdy looking deep. Purdy's under pressure in the end zone. He's going to run it himself, and Brock Purdy's going to be taken down after only a gain of 2. And Chicago is going to call their first timeout. An interesting decision here. They're trying to get the ball back for themselves. Bold. Total yards on the day, 49ers have almost 300. The Bears only have 154. First downs, 49ers have 11 more than Chicago. But the Bears are averaging about 1.2 yards more per play than the Niners are. Of course, with those 2 deep touchdown passes. 2nd and 8 for San Francisco. Purdy fakes the quick throw, hands it off to McCaffrey, who's not going to get to the first down marker, but he's going to get 6 yards. Timeout number 2 by Chicago. Third down and short coming up for the 49ers. $52 seconds till halftime. From Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. 49ers lead by 7. 3rd and 2 coming up now for the Niners. First down keeps the drive alive. Brisker showing blitz. He backs out. And Purdy's going to throw underneath to Tonjes, who's going to get the first down. And Jake Tonjes makes a man miss, taken down by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. 49ers going hurry up now. You got 35 seconds. Purdy to throw. He's going to throw over the middle. Didn't love that. And Purdy trying to go real fast now. Pearsall doesn't know the play. He's just going to run. It's going to be a little toss underneath to McCaffrey. Call your timeout. Yeah, that was poor execution by San Francisco. Probably going to get bit into a little bit by Kyle Shanahan. They only managed to get like 7 yards, 3 plays. Forced him to use his timeout. Wasted about 30 seconds. Not ideal execution for San Francisco. First and 10. Purdy, 14 of 20 for 164, a touchdown and interception. McCaffrey, 17 runs, 104 yards and a touchdown. And Jake Tonjes has 6 receptions, 63 yards and a touchdown himself. First and 10. Purdy fakes the quick throw, hands it off underneath to McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey breaks free to the 49, but the clock's going to wind down. It's way too late. And thus, it is halftime in California. 28-21, 49ers lead. 49 total points in the first half. Excellent first half between these two teams going at it for a shootout. Somehow, I'm still yawning. We'll see it for the second half. I need to wake up a bit. Here's Kyle Shanahan.
They touched us or not. We got a big one there. Got a bunch of coverage earlier. The big plays will be all right.
He suddenly threw shade at the referees on that one. So we will see you after halftime. 28-21. 49ers have the lead. We'll be back in like 10 minutes. We'll go get some coffee or something. Not really. I'll be back. See you in 12 minutes. We're back for the second half. Welcome back to Santa Clara, California. Here, the San Francisco 49ers lead by 7. Only game since 1970 in which both teams scored 3+ touchdowns in the first 18 minutes of the game. Wow, that's insane. Average time to throw, career long, 3.9 seconds for Caleb Williams. Quickest of the season for Brock Purdy, 2.9 seconds. So a little bit of difference there. Caleb Williams holding on to the ball. Brock Purdy getting rid of it quickly. 49ers offense, 330. Most in first half since 1998. Christian McCaffrey, second most in a half in his career with 141 scrimmage yards. Both teams are balling out right now. And for a good reason. They both want that number 1 seed, and they're both proven to each other that they are going to have it. Chicago is playing their hardest, and they're going to get the ball first to start the second half. But 49ers, man, they've proved me wrong more than once. They played a very good half of football to start this one. And so Chicago will be starting their drive from their own 35-yard line. Here's Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson getting the next-gen stats. Knows exactly how many first downs they have compared to San Fran in this one. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Caleb Williams under center. I formation here. Play action. Monangai picks up the block, and he's going to hold on and get it to Colston Loveland. Oh, sorry, not Colston Loveland. That is Durham Smythe. Crazy. Former Miami Dolphin Durham Smythe in the house. That's insane that he caught a pass in an NFL game. That's wild. I forgot he could do that. 1st and 10 from the 45. Williams to throw. Quick throw this time. He's going to get it to DJ Moore for a gain of 7. It's 8, actually. 2nd and 2 for Chicago. See, he comes in on a corner blitz and a quick throw. Take advantage of it. He sees it coming. Just throw underneath. Nice and fast. It's what Chicago's thrived on all season. 8 of 14, 126, and 2 touchdowns for Caleb Williams. It's a handoff to Monangai. Kyle Monangai is going to get the first down. Chicago is trying to sustain a drive, put some things together here on offense to be able to stay in this game against San Francisco. $13:25 to go here in the third quarter, which is freshly underway. Down by 7, the Bears have the ball at the San Francisco 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Williams under center. It's another handoff to Monangai, who spun down, and a great defensive play made there by Sam Okuayanonu. Man. Okuayanonu. Yeah, that's probably right. Hopefully. 2nd and 12 for Chicago. Caleb Williams to throw. Ooh, and he stumbles and falls. Potentially nice play. Ended abruptly. Luther Burden slips and falls. 3rd and long. Now for Chicago. 3rd and 14. 3rd down conversion. Average is 4.5 roughly yards to go. They're 0 for 3, and this is a lot longer than 4.5. 3rd and 14. Caleb Williams. He's looking to throw. He throws deep. He's got the first down. And a big play and a big first down caught there by Ja'Day Walker. Yeah, Ja'Day Walker is the rookie out of Texas A&M. Caught passes from Marcel Reed last season. Team that the U dispatched from the college football playoff early. Ja'Day Walker in Week 16 against the Packers, 2 receptions, 21 yards, and a touchdown. All career firsts for him. Cole came in motion, play action, naked bootleg. Williams is rolling to his left. He's got Burden, and Luther Burden's inside the 5 down at the 3-yard line. And Chicago's rolling. Nice drive to start this second half. And it doesn't look like the defenses have adapted particularly well. We'll see if Chicago's defense does. Right, they seem more focused on offense going into half. And it looks like they're starting to might have been a face mask there. Just a little bit. Going hurry up. 49ers got to get someone off the field. 2 people off the field. First and goal. Handoff. They were ready for it. Second and goal from the 2. Play made by Bethune again. He's had himself a nice night. Tatum Bethune. $10:15 to go here in the third quarter. 49ers lead by 7. Play clock's at 5. Handoff. Oh, it's a play action. Oh. And if that were a better place, that could have been a good trick. But Jair Brown doesn't fall for it. Williams overthrows him. Third and goal. Bit of a miscommunication on this one, looks like. It was an RPO. Williams thought he had the pass, and yeah, I don't know what he was aiming at there. Good coverage, though, by Jair Brown. Third and goal for Chicago. $9:55 till the fourth quarter. And off Swift to the edge. Touchdown! And that's about as swift as it gets. And that's a 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdowns for the Bears. 10 plays, 65 yards, just over 5 minutes of playing time in Chicago. This block here from Cole, that's Durham Smythe. I hate him. No. He gets a great block there, a little low, but he picks up 3 players along the way. And DeAndre Swift pretty much has a straight shot at the end zone. Extra point from Cairo Santos is up, and it is good. 28-28. Chicago's got ourselves tied up at 28 apiece after the Swift touchdown. Come on, let's just hold on. Clean it. Can't see anything. My second pair, not my first pair. It's much better. Kind of. 28-28. 49ers getting the ball next. This feels like a good head coaching year. Just the glasses, just make a head coach. Just go get like something. I'll see if I can add to the wardrobe real quick. Make a true New Year's celebration. Be back. If the game comes back, I'll stop what I'm doing. All right. What do we got here? That's good enough. Add a bit of style. Not much, but a little bit. Rolling the glasses on top. Now this is a coaching look. Come out of the field. This is a Miami coaching look, though. Yeah, I like this. With the headset. Nice. That didn't work. A 49ers museum there. Some of the famous moments of the storied franchise. That is the San Francisco 49ers. I just look like an airline pilot now. $28 all. 49ers getting the ball. It's a touchback. 4K Sky Cam brought to you by Walmart. Let's take a look at Kyle Juszczyk. Bing. It's a little dink. Gets him some extra time. Ding. Just a little dink. Gets him some extra time. Then watch again here. Guess what? He gets a big dink. Dong. And gets the block. Gets him into the end zone. Kyle Juszczyk. Offensive snap rate 45%. Highest among all fullbacks in the NFL. He's got 49% tonight. And Juszczyk, he's a beast. He's the best fullback in the NFL. Brock Purdy throws. He's got a man. First down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play to Kendrick Bourne. And Bourne, he's on the chance of getting some big incentives today. If he gets about 100 yards throughout the rest of the season, that'll help. As he's open there. Ooh, one could argue he had a touchdown on the streak. Trent Williams, by the way, is out with a hamstring injury. Christian McCaffrey's got the run. He's going to get 4 yards. They don't need him much, though. They're running the ball just fine. 2nd and 6. Against the Colts last week, we saw Kendrick Bourne a lot. He had a big game against Indianapolis. He's saying, "Where's my money?" And he's going to get his money. Just a few more yards now. Hand off to McCaffrey. He's going to try and get the edge, and it looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. Or say he's right at the spot. 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne's got the 25-yard reception. First and 10, Purdy play action under pressure. He's going to step into one to Juszczyk, his first catch of the game, and it goes for 8 yards. 2nd and 2 coming up for San Francisco. 7:50 till the start of the 4th quarter. It's an injured Bear. Sewell. Sewell is injured. Hope he's all right. We'll be back after this. I think this is a solid, clean look. Probably take this off now, though. quarterback. I know it's dangerous because I might get tired again, but I'm going to sit for a second during the injury. Oh, actually. Cool. I'm looking forward to that. So the 49ers driving into Bears territory. Nothing new there, that's for sure. Isaiah Pacheco, Christian Gonzalez, representatives of the NFL's Hispanic Pathways program. Por la cultura. Yeah. NBA, Cavs, Spurs, 76ers, Grizzlies. Coming up later on. Had some interesting. Mavericks haven't been up to standard in the NBA. 76ers have been fascinating. Oh, that looks good. Some good-looking pizza. So Sewell is being carted off the field now. Hope he's all right. Let's see what happened to Sewell. Just looks like something popped in his leg. Achilles injury, 2nd and 2. Juszczyk in motion. Handoff to McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is going to get a solid 5 or 6 and a first down. The Bears just cannot stop CMC today. He is having himself a record game. Yeah, I mean, when you run for 136 yards, well, why would you do anything else? It's not even the fourth quarter yet. First and 10. Play clock's at 5. Juszczyk might as well it's a run. Oh, a play action, mixing it up. Going to throw it out to Tonjes, who's going to get 5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 5. There is a flag. So yeah, it's on Chicago. Offside penalty on Chicago there. They're going to replay first down. San Francisco has been hit more heavily with the penalty yards. Chicago has twice the amount of penalties as San Francisco does. It's going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey is going to maybe get a yard. Maybe. It's going to be 2nd and 4, I want to say, depending on the spot. I'm going to say 2nd and 5. Not bother to give him a yard. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Both teams vying for a spot as the top seed in the NFC to get that coveted bye week. Purdy to throw. He's going to hit Brian Robinson as his dump down. Robinson is going to fight his way forward, and he's going to come awfully close to a first down. They're going to say he's got it. 1st and goal for San Francisco from the 6. Yeah, he's got the first down. That's a pretty clear call there. Good angle. First and goal for San Francisco. They're killing the play, and it's going to be a bootleg. He's going to have to make something happen. And Purdy, oh, touchdown! Juszczyk! Touchdown, oh my goodness! And how about Purdy to Juice? I can't believe he got that. Wow. And some pretty good heroics. Look at this. This is incredible. See him roll out. He stalls for time. He's 1-on-1. Backs up. Steps forward. And then he somehow, not over the line, zips one in to Kyle Juszczyk. Look at this. The fancy footwork. Credit to Brock Purdy for the fancy footwork. Extra point from Eddie Pinheiro is good. 49ers, 35 points. 35-28. 4:52 to go in the third quarter. Whew. These offenses are red hot. Both of them. To his second touchdown of the game through the air. He's got 4 on the night. 4 total. That's wild. He's having himself a great game. Ugh, never mind. So we got about 3.5 till the fourth quarter. And it's really Eddie Wood's game. Here we go. Brock Purdy, Caleb Williams. These two guys, they've gone at it. Brock Purdy 2022 and 2024. Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant, and he owned it. He's got my glasses too. And Caleb Williams was the number 1 pick in the draft. Very different stories, a couple of years apart. But they've met on a crash course today. And what a crash it's been. Snap to pass. Purdy's just stalling for 8.5 seconds. Must have been exhilarating. I can't believe he got the pass off before he threw it. See, he's having himself a great night. And he's having a good time while doing it. Credit to him. Again, I don't think he's like an amazing quarterback, but he's good enough. Cool. That's probably working. Caleb Williams, he's been very accurate on the deep ball all year long, and we saw it earlier on the pass to Luther Bird. And then here, look at how it just drops right where he wants it to. Bop, right into the hands of Colston Loveland. Then here, perfect. Like, he's off his back foot. He misses that one. But the other two were dead on. First and 10. Handoff to DeAndre Swift. Got a nice little head of steam. Gets about 4.5. Gonna give him 5. Second and 5. Four and a half till the fourth quarter. And no one's pulled away. Bears only ran the ball 12 times. They passed the ball 18. This is 19. And it's underneath to DeAndre Swift, who's got the first down and more to their own 35-yard line. That was a 10-yard passing catch. A little sidearm action from Caleb Williams to DeAndre Swift. First and 10 for Chicago. Handoff to Swift for 2 yards. Then he's brought down. It'll be second and 8. Coming up for the Bears. There's John Lynch, the president of football operations and the general manager of the San Francisco 49ers, and has been such for a very, very long time. Second and 8. Williams throws it. He's incomplete. No flag, really? Third and 8. Felt like Stout was all over him there. No complaints from Ben Johnson. He's really early, though. I think that should have been a penalty. Third and 8. I don't love the no call. Burden in motion. Caleb Williams under pressure. Rolls to his left. Williams on the run. He's got it. What a throw to Luther Burden. Wow. There's a flag. This one's probably coming back. Oh, it's defensive offsides. First down, Chicago. Count it. That's a big 27-yard play there. Yeah, he's lined up offsides. 47. Black line's just an estimation, but he was well on that. Look at this throw from Caleb Williams. Man. Williams 13, 21, 204, and 2 touchdowns. Handoff to DeAndre Swift. He's going the wrong way. Lost 2 yards. Second and 12. Glasses are taking a break for the rest of the third quarter. Second and 12, Williams throws to the sideline, and he has his guy, Walker, who's going to come just shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. The 11-yard gain. Bears looking to run the ball, but never cross out the play action. And they will run it to Swift. DeAndre Swift's going to come close. They're going to say he's short, and there's a flag. It's holding on Chicago. Oh, they're going to make him redo the third down. Interesting. I was on Ozzy Trapillo, who's had an up and down year. Third and 11. 49ers trying to keep the Bears from even getting a field goal. Williams giving him another try, though. Rolls left. Caleb Williams going to take it himself. Ooh, he's not going to get the first down, but he is in field goal range. So we'll see. Do the Bears go for this? This could be interesting. The way your defense has been playing, it might not be the wrong decision to go for it, especially now with the Dan Campbell coaching genetics in him. I think he's leaving his offense on the field, and he is. Next Gen Stats says, nah. Kick. Ben Johnson knows all, though. 4th and 5. This is an interesting choice. I don't trust Cairo Santos, which is why I say go for it, but otherwise, I don't know. Williams, quick snap, quick throw. He's got Colston Loveland in the first down. And danger and risk pays off going into the fourth quarter. San Francisco leads by 7 going into the final 15-minute frame. But the Bears are knocking down the door. They're knocking it down. They're not knocking on it. 35-28. Phenomenal game thus far. Who comes away with a victory? Oh. I'm here. I'm just even lower now. I'm still here. Playoffs start January 20th or January 12th. It said 12th, right? I'm not going crazy. All right, we're back. Sunday Night Football sites San Francisco Museum. Got Pac-Man, all the technology that originated in San Francisco, home to some of the richest tech companies, including Google. Around that area. We got 15 minutes to play. 49ers lead by 7. Handoff DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift on the breakaway. Touchdown, D. Swift. And the Bears are back in the game. And DeAndre Swift, he cut through the defense like butter there. That was a swift run from DeAndre Swift. He just cuts right through. "22-yard run from DeAndre Swift. Extra point from Carlos Santos is coming now. Extra point is up, and it is good. 35 all, 6 seconds into the fourth quarter. DeAndre Swift doesn't like losing for long. Big run for the Bears and Ben Johnson. Again, it's just whoever's defense holds up. Look here, look at this run. This is the throw on fourth down that set up the run. Quick sidearm throw to Colston Loveland in traffic. And credit to Loveland for holding on. And then this, look at this nice block from Cole Kmet, but mostly just DeAndre Swift with some smooth cuts to get into the end zone. 1, 2. Just took 2. He had the Niners play defenders on ice skates there. Nah. 35-35. 49ers getting the ball now. Who's going to get the ball last? That's a good question. Thinking at the rate we've been going, it's going to be Chicago. We're turned out to the 32, tripped up by Jackson. They can clinch the NFC number 1 seed. The Bears need to win tonight and win next week against Detroit and have the 49ers win next week to Seattle. And San Francisco just needs to win out, and they're the number 1 seed. Purdy, play action. Rolls to his left. He's going to throw to Pearsall. Pearsall's going to get 8 yards, bring up 2nd and 2. Brock Purdy's the first 49ers player with 2 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns since the 2012 postseason. That was Colin Kaepernick. 2nd and 2. Goose chicken motion. Hand off to McCaffrey. He's got the first down on an 8-yard run. It's a flag. Thinking this one's neutral zone. Maybe false start. Holding. Oh, I was totally off there. Will be 2nd down, San Francisco. Second and 12 for the 49ers after the holding penalty. Purdy to throw. Pressure coming. He steps up. Rolls left. A little stiff arm action. Throws on the run. He's going to take it himself. He's going to get 4 yards. 3rd and 7. Nice play made by Brock Purdy. Hit him with a little mini stiff arm. Purdy to throw on 3rd and 7. Brock Purdy steps into one. He's got Pearsall over the 50. To the 46 of Chicago, that's another San Francisco 49ers First down. Great throw by Brock Purdy, fitting it into that tight space. That's Pearsall's 85th receiving yard of the day. Purdy looks deep, incomplete, towards the hand fighting of Pearsall and Johnson. Or sorry, Stevenson. Second and 10. Use check in motion. Hand off to Brian Robinson. We've seen that play a lot today. Be it McCaffrey or Robinson's, whenever use checks in motion, it usually means there's either a bootleg coming or just a run. Keep a spy on the quarterback and everyone else stuff the run. Same. Use checks in motion. Do what you got to do. Third and 7. $11:35 to play here in Santa Clara. Purdy gets hit as he throws, incomplete. This might be the first stop of the day as Purdy's walking off the field. Is Booker, who's had himself a phenomenal game, is the one who got the pressure and the hit on Purdy. Forced the incompletion. And this is no, they're punting. I was like, what? This is kind of surprising. Thomas Morstead trying to pin Chicago deep. It's a light punt. Be fair caught at the 11-yard line, where Caleb Williams and the Bears are starting their drive. 11:23 till game over, tied at 35. Neither team looks better than the other at this moment. I'd like to point out that at this moment, the largest win percentage by any team was San Francisco at 87%, which happened during the Brock Purdy interception when C.J. Gardner-Johnson picked him off and it was illegal use of the hands to the face penalty. They spiked up to 87. Next play, they got humbled. And their chances have been slowly decreasing since that moment, up to the point right now, per ESPN Analytics, San Francisco has a 56.3% chance of winning this one. I'm losing it. I'm fading. It's late. I need encouragement. They're back. The Winter Olympics Friday, February 6th from Milan Cortina in Milan, Italy. Don't miss it. It's cold outside there. Michaela Schifrin, World Cup slalom win. One of the best to ever do it. 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. More in motion. Caleb, quick throw. He's got Luther Burden. Luther Burden down the sideline. He's going to go to the 36-yard line. That's a 25-yard pass and catch to Luther Burden III. And it's just a quick little, the blitz comes off the corner, which frees up Burden out there in the flat. And good vision by Caleb Williams being able to get the ball to him. First and 10 from their own 36. Caleb Williams, he's one-on-one, under pressure, escapes. He's going to have to run it, and he gets out of bounds after an easy gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Second and 7, just over 10 minutes to play here in Santa Clara. 49ers bring blitz, handoff to Kyle Monungai. Monungai still rolling. He's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for Chicago. Upton Stout is being evaluated for a concussion. He's been great for San Francisco this year, and he's been pretty solid in this game as well. So I hope he's all right. And Caleb Williams, a little sneak, gets a solid 3 yards. 1st and 10 for Chicago. All Purdy can do is watch as the Bears try and take their first lead in a while. It's been quite the shootout. Defenses have had no answer. Told you it was the first team to get a stop. Chicago just got the stop they so desperately needed. 1st and 10 from their own 48. It's play action. Caleb Williams throws. He's got Loveland inside the red zone. And a great play design, 32 yards to Colston Loveland. And a good play design by Ben Johnson. Credit to him there. As you see, when the blitz comes, they're really abusing San Francisco. When the blitz comes, you throw where the blitz came from. And that's just textbook. But credit to Caleb Williams for being able to see that, to see where the blitz is coming from, what's open. And Loveland, he's on a linebacker. He's got a step on him. This half, Williams, 11 of 13 for 173 yards. Shovel to Monungai, plays blown dead. Timeout. Flag actually, delay a game. And costly penalty for Chicago pushes them out of the red zone to the San Francisco 25. 1st and 15 now. Yeah, I just forgot about it. They've been very on time all game long, so that's not a usual mistake for Chicago. Could come back to hurt them later. First and 15. Handoff to Monungai. Kyle Monungai. It's going to get 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 11. 7:45 till game ends. Monangai has been a very strong rusher this season for Chicago and could be forming the next running back duo in the NFL. Colston Loveland in motion at the top of your screen. Caleb Williams to throw. He's thrown underneath to Monangai. Monangai is not going to be able to get away from the initial tackle. It'll be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 10. Less generous than I was. There's a flag. Maybe in the extracurricular. Yeah, Loveland was getting into it a bit. Oh, the unnecessary roughness goes against Bethune, which is just, that's not acceptable. Your tie game, tied at 35, 7 minutes left. That's not acceptable. If you're Kyle Shanahan, you're gonna want to discipline him, sit him out for the rest of the drive, because that's not okay. Can't be making stupid mistakes like that in a close game like this. I mean, top seed in the NFC's on the line. Come on. You don't need to do that. Don't get chippy. 1st and goal from the 10. And it's caught by Loveland, but it was a tough catch. He's going to get 2 yards. Tackle made by Diamador Lenore. 2nd and goal, 6:35 to play. Time of possession, the Bears are starting to tick up to where the 49ers left them. Only 7 minutes behind now. Play action. Oh, a little shovel underneath to Monangai, but it's read like a book. And a great play there by Davis. He swallowed that one up. He just saw it coming. Well done there by the D-line of San Francisco. It's just a little underhanded shovel. He saw it. 3-yard loss there. 3rd and goal. It's a long 3rd and goal, though. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 12, even. 3rd and 11. Pressure coming from San Francisco. They only rush 4. Williams has plenty of time. Oh, the defender had a chance to take it the other way. So it's intended for Kyle Monangai. He's going this close to being a touchdown the other way. If you're the Bears, you got to kick the field goal here. I see nothing wrong with it. Try and get the ball last. Really. Score on the way out. I think a field goal is the correct call here. Carlos Santos is going to attempt a 29-yard field goal. It should be a chip shot. And it is a chip shot. 38-35. The Chicago Bears offense come alive in the second half. Outscored San Fran 17-7. In the second half. But San Fran's got something to say about that. Namely Brock Purdy. When we come back, 49ers, 5:22. Till game ends. Say my Happy New Year's and then I'm done. I'm wiped. I'm so tired. I think this is the most tired I've been. I'm not even fun anymore. may have blinked off for a second there. I hope I didn't miss anything. It's at a Taco Bell commercial now. Should be fun. Not sponsored by Taco Bell or any of the affiliates of. And we're back from Santa Clara at 38-35, just over 5 minutes to play. The Bears just took a lead for the first time in a while. This is their first lead of the game? Yeah, I think this is their first lead of the game. Now, other than the interception at the top of the game, of course. Since that first play, first drive there, this is the first time they've led since then. 38-35. It's been a tennis match between these two teams. Back and forth and back and forth. And this kick is squibbed slightly and then muffed. And it is returned to about the 25-yard line. So interesting technique there. Take a look at Brock Purdy's day. He's rolled a lot to his left. Both quarterbacks has. And Purdy has just decided to take matters into his own hands just all of today. He said, well, my star is out, my star tight end. Guess I got to make up for it. Roll left. Okay, I'm going to make something happen. Don't worry. I'm a superhero. Delivers. He's having a great day. Hit him with the little dance, Sally. 6 rushes, 28 yards, 2 touchdowns, 20 of 28, 237, 2 touchdowns and an interception. 4 touchdowns total for Brock. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. Funny. 5 minutes left. Christian McCaffrey appeared to be nursing an injury on the sideline. Rib injury. Trying to make sure he's still okay to go. 2nd and 6 for San Francisco. McCaffrey in motion. Purdy to throw. Purdy under pressure. Steps up. He's thrown underneath. It's incomplete. Headed towards McCaffrey. Good defense there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Third and 6 now for San Francisco. Purdy rolls left, under pressure, steps up, throws on the run. He's got Tonjes, who's got the first down. Gain of 7. Good extension there by Jake Tonjes, doing whatever he can to get the first down. Per ESPN Analytics, Chicago now has a 62.9% chance of winning, and at their highest point had a 69.8% chance. So they're pretty close to that now. Play action here. Purdy's going to throw. Over the middle, he's got McCaffrey for 3 yards, 2nd and 7. 3:45 to play. $3:30 left on the game clock. 2nd and 7 for San Francisco. Juszczyk in motion out of the backfield. It's going to be Jake Tonjes drops it. There is a flag. Gonna get bailed out here. Let's see. Oh, and a defensive face mask penalty gives them 5 yards. And a painful one for the Bears defense. Let's see it. Yeah. Can't do that. See, how many fingers can I stick inside your helmet? Like he had fingers trying to rip it off. Little backward screen to McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey. He's got the first down and more. 15 yards. And he's going to get 16 yards. 18, they're going to say. 1st and 10 to the Chicago 38-yard line. 3 minutes to play in San Francisco. Well, Santa Clara. Home of Super Bowl 60. 49ers trying to make sure that the playoffs run through the Bay Area and not Green or Tampa. 1st and 10, handoff. Brian Robinson. Not going to happen. 2nd and 10. (38-35), Bears have the lead. They have all 3 timeouts. Both teams have a total of 6 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Potential 7 stoppages over the next 2.5 game minutes. Purdy looks to throw. He throws deep. He's got Jauan Jennings. JJ, touchdown, 49ers. And they got 42 pending the extra point. It's going to be 41 pending the extra point. And Levi's Stadium is on their feet. And it's just a straight crosser. If you look at the linebackers, Jake Tonjes has a magnetic force around him because of the game he's had. Has Edmonds and Edwards come down. And then it's Jennings one-on-one on Brisker. And Byers too far back, and he kind of tries to make up the space. Doesn't have the angle. Jauan Jennings, 38 yards. The extra point from Eddie Pinheiro to make it a 4-point game. And the extra point is up, and it is good. 38-42. San Francisco. They have 42. Lucky number for San Fran. They're a touchdown away from getting their name. And a crazy game for the 49ers. As they now have an 80% chance of winning this. Man, analytics are stupid. $2:15 left to play. Tomorrow, football concludes in Week 17 with Rams and Falcons. Falcons can spoil the Buccaneers' day, potentially, with a couple of wins to end the year. And the Rams are just trying to solidify their place in the NFC playoff race, potentially the number 1 seed, with a Niners loss today, a Bears loss next week, and a Niners win next week. It's been a great game thus far. Christian McCaffrey, 181 total yards and a touchdown. Luther Burden, 6 receptions, 119 yards and a touchdown. And then, of course, the 2 quarterbacks, Brock Purdy, 303 passing yards, 5 total touchdowns, and an interception. He's been all over the place. He's had a Superman kind of game, 2 games in a row. Electric offenses clashing here. Caleb Williams needs a bit of a comeback drive here in the final 2.25 minutes of regulation. No, there's no way this ends in a tie. Both teams have all their timeouts, and the 2-minute warning still has yet to hit. This is going to be a touchback, so the Bears will take over at their own 35. Here comes Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. 20 of 29, 281, 2 touchdowns. Had a near perfect second half. Doesn't get much better than what he's been doing for Chicago this game. 49ers have outgained the Bears by almost 100. They, of course, have that 1 turnover. They have 11 more first downs, more penalty yards, but less penalties. 1st and 10 for Chicago. Hand off to DeAndre Swift. And Swift is going to get to the 40-yard line. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. When we come back, it's 2nd down. 4-point 49er lead, 42-38. It's been a game between elite offenses and non-existent defenses. Who will come out on top? And the Golden State. '49ers have been better on 3rd down and are 5 of 5 in the red zone and have pretty much dominated. They've won time of possession, 33 minutes and 33 seconds. It's just a perfect 4 threes. Ah, that's nice. That's something there. I'll go for a burger. Even if it is just in the late hours of the night here, go for a burger right about now. Close off the game on a high note. 2-minute warning, 42-38. Great game. Who will come out on top? Bears with the potential game-winning drive. It's nothing that Caleb Williams hasn't seen before. He's had 6 game-winning drives as the Bears quarterback this season. Hi. It's been a great game. Yeah, 42-38. I'm so tired. I guarantee you I've fallen asleep twice on the commentary. I guarantee you. I just sat down and I've just... It was always during a commercial. I woke up before the game started. I was just like, what a miss. And I'm like, oh, it's not a Subway commercial anymore. Yeah, I'm tired. But yeah, been a great game. A lot of offense. Defense has decided to take the night off, which I'm okay with. If this were a 6-0 game, I wouldn't be standing here right now. But trying. You made it for the final 2 minutes. 2nd and 5 out of the 2-minute warning. Sorry. From their own 40-yard line. NBC feels the need to remind us that there are no coaches' challenges in the final 2 minutes of any half. Bears 6 wins when trailing in the final 2 minutes of a quarter, most in a season in NFL history already. And with this drive, if Caleb Williams leads him down the field to win, then he would surpass Peyton Manning for the most game-winning drives by a quarterback in NFL history in a single season in his first or second year. Williams to throw on 2nd and 5. Caleb Williams, incomplete, headed towards the flat, towards DeAndre Swift. There is a flag, though. First-time referee has had a lot of work. 5-yard defensive holding on San Francisco. On Lucas. Chase Lucas. That is Chase Lucas out of Arizona State. 4th year. Yeah, it's not a lot, but it was there. It's just not a ton of contact. 1st and 10, Luther Burden in motion. Play clock's at 5. Caleb Williams to throw on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's tipped in the air and incomplete. Oh, potentially dangerous play there as Collins gets his hands up. Swats it into the air. 49ers defense hasn't really been around much at all today. Can they cap it off with a big defensive stand on the final drive of the game for Chicago? Again, I remind you, both teams have all of their timeouts with 1:51 to play. So potentially we could be here another hour. 2nd and 10. Caleb Williams to throw. He's going to go underneath to DeAndre Swift. Swift's going to get 6 yards, bring up 3rd and 4. As the game winds to a close, I'll remind you that this is the live commentary of the year and of the regular season. Next week, I am otherwise occupied. We'll be unable to do it then. Full schedule, we got wild card, either divisional or the college football national championship game, and the conference, one of the 2 conference championship games. And then the Super Bowl, I take the Super Bowl off because you should be enjoying it with your family. It's a holiday. Go celebrate it. And yeah, that's the remaining schedule. Then from then on, we'll see. Probably do an NFL draft special at some point in April. And who knows everything else. And maybe March Madness. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. 3rd and 4 for Chicago. San Francisco called their first time out. Make sure they had all their ducks in a row ahead of a crucial 3rd and 4. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Yeah, I hope you have a happy new year. I'm going home. That's why I'm otherwise occupied. I'm going home. Yeah. That'll be fun. 3rd and 4. Minute 24 to play. Caleb Williams to throw. Pressure coming. Rolls left. He's going to run it himself. He's going to get the first down. Caleb Williams improvising. And he gets out of bounds. Minute 17. They're at the San Francisco 45. San Fran still has 2 timeouts. Chicago still has all of theirs. Good clock management right now for the Bears. First and 10 from the 49er 45. Caleb Williams. Oh, dropped by Colston Loveland. He had an easy 5 yards. Colston Loveland can't reel it in. Push-ups, man, push-ups. Minute 13 remaining in the game. Third and 10. Or sorry, 2nd and 10. Caleb Williams throws deep, incomplete. 3rd and 10 now, for real. 3rd and 10 for Chicago, minute 9. So 3rd and 10 now. This is a big 3rd and 10 for the Bears. Luther Burden in motion. Caleb Williams. Quick throw to the outside. Luther Burden. What a move. Oh my goodness. Oh man. He just did Chase Lucas dirty with that. Let's call your timeout. Let's call your timeout. Just call your timeout. Ben. All right. Just call your timeout. Okay. Quick snap here. He's going to get Burden again for 5 yards. Call your timeout. Okay. First timeout charged Chicago. 2 timeouts remaining for either team. Look at this. This was incredible. 3rd and 10. Burden comes across, hits him in the flat, and then look at this move. And then he sent Lucas out of his way. Oh my goodness. It's man coverage. See, Lucas follows him all the way across the field. And then he's just underneath. 1 great move. Comes back in. 2 great moves. And Lucas was on his backside as he hit him with the Madden jukes. Oh, man. Luther Burden, the rookie out of Missouri. 8 targets, 8 receptions, 138 yards, and a touchdown. He's having a career game. 2nd and 5. Said that about a lot of people playing in this game. Career game everywhere. 40 seconds left. 2nd and 5. Caleb Williams. He's got a man. He's open. He missed him. Oh, if he had just seen him in time, he had him wide open for the entirety of the play, just underneath. So 3rd and 5 now. Good job by San Francisco getting ample pressure on Caleb Williams. DJ Moore sitting this play out. 3rd and 5. 49ers showing heavy pressure. Burden in motion. It's man again. It's the same play. Oh no, Luther Burden drops it. It's 4th and 5 now for Chicago. It's make or break for the Bears. Oh, this is uncomfortable. As Luther Burden, off his hands. He just loses concentration. Can't reel it in. Such a good game as well. 4th and 5. Chicago calls their 2nd time out. They need to make sure they got this play right. Otherwise, this game's over. Could potentially be ball game right here. Let me out. 4th and 5. For all of what it's worth, the loser is eliminated from 1 seed contention. Caleb Williams Throws. He's got him. Colston Loveland, first down to the 13-yard line. Bears are going hurry up. They don't want to use their last timeout. Did they? Did they actually? Oh, my. Chicago uses their final timeout to get to the 15-yard line. You see these two linebackers, they drop back deep as if they're safeties trying to keep them out of the end zone. And it just leaves Loveland parked right underneath. They just forgot where the first down marker was. I was not a fan of that defensive scheming by Robert Saleh and San Francisco. First and 10. From the 13 of San Francisco, Caleb Williams under pressure, rolls. He's going to throw out of bounds. 21 seconds left. Second and 10. This could be quite the ending. Second and 10. From the 13. Caleb Williams takes the snap, throws quickly over the middle. It's a lateral! And DeAndre Swift gets the first down under the 3-yard line. They got to spike it. There's 9 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, they got it. Second and goal. 4 seconds left. The hook and ladder works beautifully. It's the second hook and ladder we've seen today. We saw the one that Buffalo pulled off earlier. And this just, game was almost over. They're going to get one shot. And probably only one shot. 4 seconds. Play clock's at 3. They got to snap this. 1. Quick snap. Under pressure. Caleb Williams. 1 second. He's got nowhere. Williams. Incomplete. The Niners win. The Bears are eliminated from the top seed in the NFC. Final score, San Francisco 49ers 42, Chicago Bears 38. Final play gone wrong for Chicago. Ah, man, what a game. What an ending. Oh, Luther Burden was injured in the end zone as well. Oh, that's tough. Excellent game by Brock Purdy and Luther Burden as well. Caleb Williams, Christian McCaffrey. Everyone playing in this game was a winner. Really good game from all of these guys. Well coached Kyle Shanahan, Ben Johnson. 49ers still alive for the top seed in the NFC. Trying to make the road to the Super Bowl run right through Santa Clara. 49ers 42, Chicago Bears 38. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I say Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Have an incredible rest of your regular season. I will see you for the wild card round. Next commentary, wild card round of the NFL playoffs. Playoffs? That's right, playoffs. So after an anticlimactic ending, 49ers 42, Bears 38. The Rams are officially eliminated as well. So it's either the 49ers or the Rams. The 49ers or the Seahawks for the 1 seed in the NFC. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful new year. Good night, everyone.